Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I want to go ahead and give my review on Married to Medicine. I'm gonna say something at the end of the review. We're gonna get into the review, and I'll save that for the end. Taylor. So Taylor is a what is she? What was her title? She's like an expert, I guess, in sex. I forgot her exact title. But Taylor got a husband and three boyfriends. I said, oh, okay, Miss TT. I said, okay. Girl, TT's busy. Okay, girl, okay. Um, she asked the group, who is I think who's been married the least amount of time. Audra and Dr. Martin say they've been married for 25 days. Um, this is the thing. We're just gonna talk. Girls, I ain't got time. We're just gonna talk. I like Taylor for this part of the for this, you know, part of the trip. I feel like Taylor is a type of person that could make a lot of couples feel uncomfortable, and Taylor could probably force a lot of conversations to be had that people don't necessarily want to have. I think Taylor would be the type of person that would probably piss Dr. Heavenly off. You know, Dr. Heavenly, I know my man, I know my man, one of my man, and I'm enough. Well, have you asked him? Well, how you know? Right? You see what I'm saying? Now, Dr. Heavenly, then the girl start getting shook. I think when Toya said, "Can I say something without being judged in this group?" I thought that was kind of sad. Like, girl, you've been around these women. It's sad, just the simple fact that, girl, you can be around a group of people for almost 10 years. They've been doing this show for 9 seasons. Probably longer than that, right? Because, well, I ain't gonna say they've been around for 10 years, but they've been shooting the show for 9 seasons. We know outside of taping, they probably don't fool with each other. But it's still sad that, girl, y'all have this, bond and y'all call it this sisterhood. And, girl, 9 seasons in, girl, I still got to say, can I say something and not y'all judge me? And what she said really wasn't too bad. And of course, Quad got in the confessional, girl, doing exactly what Toya asked him not to do. But anyways, I'm gonna say something. The older that I've gotten, I think that it is not realistic for everyone. I'm not even gonna say most. I'm saying everyone. I think that it sounds absolutely crazy to think that we can go through life, start having sex. Not me, okay? Not me. I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about the fast boys and girls. I wasn't fast, okay? Okay. That we could start having sex in middle school, high school, girl, girl, travel the world, and girl, put kitty cat on all the girls and boys, and girl, throw DICK in all the girls and some of the boys, okay? And then get married and think that you're supposed to have this one sexual partner for the rest of your life until you die at 99 years old. That don't even make no sense, y'all. I used to say back in the day, like, oh, if I get into a relationship, girl, I'm not gonna be like the gay boys and have these open relationships and all of that, girl. Absolutely not, honey. Girl, now if I got into a relationship, while I would want it to be cute and just fresh and just us for at least, a year or two or maybe three, I do know that, girl, sometime within that relationship, girl, I'm going to want to fuck somebody else. And I'm gonna speak, and I know you probably gonna want to do the same. And I don't think that that necessarily means that our relationship should come to an end, especially if we're great in our partnership. I don't think that me wanting to have sex with someone else has anything to do with you. You shouldn't take it personally. Like, I think I wouldn't take it personally. Because if it was you, Kevin, Steve, Ray Ray, Pookie, John, girl, whoever, I would still feel the same. Toya asks basically, what if someone wanted to just stay married, right? I want to stay married to you because in this marriage, we actually are great. We're running this marriage like, bitch, as partners, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, as a duo, we're great. Jada and Will, as a duo, we're great. But I do want to fuck other people. But I don't want that to come between us. I'm with it. I'm with it. Now, I don't know if I would necessarily be down for a poly relationship. I think about that sometimes too. Like, would I ever be in a poly relationship? I don't know. I know I've talked a lot of shit about poly relationships in the past, but like I said, the older that I've gotten, I realize that, girl, when you really sit back and think about it, girl, you really gonna hop on the same dick and do a full split for, girl, the next 40, 50 years? Girl, because Quadras has kept these niggas ain't fucking you. That's why they haven't. What's up? Because Quadras just kept, while y'all over there sitting there trying to, baby, keep your legs closed, girl, to married man. Girl, your married man, your husband, he out there, he damn sure fucking bitches. So we can sit here and act like, girl, oh, girl, I would never have sex with nobody else while I'm married. I'm the only supposed to have sex with only one person. Curtis ain't only had sex with one person since he been married. A lot of them haven't. I don't know, girl. Do what you want to do, what works for your relationship, but I don't think it's realistic to think. And you can sit here and, pull the God card. Well, if you got God in your relationship, girl, that don't mean, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, girl. The truth of the matter is, girl, ain't nobody fucking the same person until the day they die. And that's just what it is. You could be with somebody and not be with them. What did Eugene say? We could be together we could be together but not really be with each other. That's why when you first get with somebody, I think Dr. Eugene talked about this too. When you first get with somebody, it's exciting. You're having sex with somebody new, like, oh my God, girl, we be fucking down. And then, girl, you look up and it's kind of like, oh, girl, girl, we have sex, girl. We just be so busy now. You got the same fucking schedule your ass had 3 years ago. Ain't nothing changed. Anyways, child. You see how Heavenly was like, was that some BS? No, that wasn't no BS. That was the truth. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of y'all ain't just satisfied with your husband's dick, and y'all husband ain't just satisfied with y'all puss. And that's just what it is. But they don't want to say it, and you don't want to say it. Because you probably scared that if I say that I want some more dick, that I'm going to lose my husband. Y'all are turning to a lesbian for your man. But a lot of the women say that they won't be down for no threesomes or nothing like that. Anyways, but you'll be down to stay with your cheating ass husband, though, Dr. Jackie. Let me shut up and keep on moving, girl. Contessa and Heavenly. Contessa, okay, let me just say something. Heavenly. This is the problem. Heavenly thinks that she can take jabs at everybody's marriage and that her marriage is perfect. But truth be told, you could really say some shit about Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon's marriage. You really could. I don't know why the other girls ain't did it, because me and Heavenly would have been got into a screaming match a long time ago about marriages. Okay? You can read Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon's marriage. Easily. Okay? Dr. Heavenly has not said anything on her channel that we didn't see on TV. I think what the problem is, and see, this is a problem for a lot of people. A lot of these shows, a lot of these, producers and the cast members, I think they think that the audience is stupid. I do think that. And to a certain degree, I think a lot of people they can pull the wool over the eyes of a lot of people. I think Contessa is talking like she's smart because she's a doctor and we're stupid. Contessa, babe, we have seen the show. Why are you trying to put this on Heavenly? Like Heavenly just got down to the YouTube and started telling all you. Heavenly ain't told none of your business. Now Heavenly made some comments here and there on what she saw on the TV screen, but she ain't told your business. And that's the way that Contessa is trying to make it seem. And that's just not true. It's almost like, Contessa, what the fuck you think we've been watching? We saw you saying what you said about your husband. We saw how Dr. Scott was acting. We saw Dr. Scott having pictures of other women in his phone showing them to the guy. Like, what the, like, Contessa, this is what Contessa has done. Contessa done got her ass on the TV screen, done talked about her marriage, done talked about her husband. And because Heavenly said, oh, is she being emotionally abused, mentally abused? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Then that's much worse than what your husband has done, and it's not. So this is literally what we see happen all the time in real life. You know how like you have that friend? Contessa is that friend. You have that friend who is in a very toxic relationship. I don't give a fuck if it's marriage or not. You're in this toxic relationship with this person. You complain and complain to your friends and family. You done got them pissed off, ready to go whoop this nigga ass, right? And then you turn around and get back with this man. They still pissed off. And now you pissed off at them because they pissed off. And they ain't got over it yet. And now it's their fault. Because now your man know that he not liked by your cousins and by your mama and by your brother. And so now because he know that he not liked by the cousins and the mama and the brothers and the sisters and the aunties and the nephews and the nieces, now it's causing more issues in your relationship. So now you mad at us. So now you mad at us because we not over because this nigga treats you like shit. That's literally what Contessa is doing to Dr. Heavenly. Literally. Did y'all hear Contessa literally blaming, I keep saying literally. Did y'all hear Contessa blaming Heavenly for, I'm sorry I allowed this woman to come into our life? What? Contessa, what? I felt like my head was spinning. Okay, let me just look at these notes. But I did think Heavenly was wrong because instead of Heavenly just owning up to, okay, girl, maybe I crossed the line. I won't do it again. Heavenly wants to be right. And I think that's where like when Jackie was saying to Dr. Simone, I told Heavenly, that girl, just nod. Just nod. Don't say nothing, just nod. Now, I didn't think she was going to be able to do it, but I was hoping that she would. Because it's like I was saying about Audra and Toya. Like, even though Toya talks her shit, and even though she was messing with Audra, it still doesn't take away from the fact that Audra decided to engage in the mess. Right? So it's like, Heavenly, even though Contessa might be wrong, girl, you could just nod and be like, okay, Contessa. You see what I'm saying? But girl, you low-key being passive-aggressive of what you're saying. Like, you're beautiful, you're smart, and you don't have to take nothing from no man. Girl, of course the conversation about to go left because now you low-key just brought Scott back up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, Heavenly girl, why are you even going there? Just be like, okay, listen, Contessa. You're a beautiful woman. You're smart. I've always had your back. I love you like a sister. I will never, ever discuss, you and Scott again on my YouTube channel. And I'm sorry. And leave it at that. And let Contessa just say whatever she gonna say, right? But I think what it is, like, who said this? I think Dr. Damon said it, like, everybody trying to be right. That's the problem, too. We all trying to be right. And so it's like sometimes somebody has to kind of like just bite the bullet and be like, okay, girl, this bitch is crazy, but girl, I'm going to let her have it. But then it's kind of like, girl, I don't know, because bitch, you're not going to get on TV either. See, that's another thing, too, is them cameras. Because everything I just said, I will low key feel some type of way too. Because bitch, you're not gonna get on TV trying to act like I just been out here telling your business. So now I gotta sit here and bite the bullet and let this heifer tell a lie, and she know it's a lie. Girl, it's a mess. Contessa says, keep your opinion to your motherfucking self. What's her name says you talk too damn much. Her and Toy, you get into it. Girl. I didn't understand why Heavenly had so much anger towards Tasha. What's her name? Toya. You didn't even let the girl talk, Heavenly, before you started calling her stupid bitches. Like, or maybe y'all was already talking to the show. I don't know, because Heavenly did say sometimes they don't show, which we know they don't show the full stuff. I don't know. It just was like, I was like, damn, Heaven, like, you ain't even letting the girl talk before you start calling her stupid bitches. Heaven, Toy started calling her a stupid bitch. Well, I'm going to tell you when I hollered. I'm going to tell you when I hollered. You owe, girl, when Toya told Heavenly, you owe everybody, you owe everybody an apology with your trifling ass. I don't know why that made me holler. Quad and Toya got into it. Quad says that she didn't start the rumor, she just repeated the rumor. I mean, girl, the truth of the matter is that happens a lot on all these shows, probably every reality show. Somebody might not start the rumor, but they damn sure gonna spread it or repeat it. Toya says, I never talked about you. Toya, why are you sitting here lying, girl? Toya, you literally talked about Toya right with Simone and Contessa at the restaurant. But you said, I never talked about you. Yes, you did. But see, when I say stuff like that, y'all say I'm making shit up. Okay, so Toya ain't never talked about Quad. She ain't spread a rumor about Quad like Quad spread. I ain't gonna say spread. I guess you did. I guess that is spreading, girl. Spreading, telling somebody is still spreading the rumor. As a single woman, how could Quad afford this home? Quad being single, they ain't got shit to do with nothing. That's the problem, right? Because y'all think that because Quad is single, how can she afford this home? Because there are people in your group that are married who can't afford homes. Now, if you wanted to say, girl, how does Quad afford this $2 million homes and do renovation? And girl, the only thing she got coming in from what I know of is this check from this show. And she got demoted last year. And she got a G-Wagon and a Lexus, and then you could probably start a little discussion. Right? But the truth of the matter is, girl, a lot of people have one job. Quad, if that is her only job, I mean, I'm sure she makes good money. But I mean, girl, I think that would be, and it's not like Quad hasn't been on the show. Quad been on the show since season 1. I don't know what her demotion cost her last season. I'm sure you getting demoted, your pay probably got demoted too. But another thing too, remember Dr. G said that girl, he never asked Quad about her money she made from the show. Quad used to always, friend, I believe it, Quad kept her money. So all we know is that Quad probably been stacking her money to the side. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to pay no bills when she lived with Dr. G, and then she moved into that townhouse. So it's possible that Quad could actually afford that home based off the fact that, girl, she ain't really been paying no bills up until recently. I ain't gonna say paying no bills, but she never had to give, like she wasn't, Dr. G was paying everything at the house. I don't know. Quad goes in the back. She saw this review is getting too long. Quad go in the back. She started going off. I'm Frank Sinatra. I'm not playing radio with none of these bitches. Girl, you know Quad gonna give you Pastor Shakespeare. I'm gonna start calling Quad Pastor Shakespeare. Cause Quad be sounding like a pastor and Shakespeare all at the same time. I say ain't never known a bitch to have 15 voices at one time. How your voice changed 15 times within, girl, 37 seconds? Yeah. You can't even keep a house and you got a man. she's a hood rat bitch from the gutter. What's up? It's crazy. Girl, they said Qua was in that room going off for over an hour. Now, I refuse to believe that Qua was just in that room by herself, just hollering and screaming, and they all just stood there, because if that's the case, all y'all dumb as fuck. So I'm assuming that, girl, while Qua was going off for an hour, there was a conversation going on back and forth. Like, Qua would say something that would be like, well, Qua so-and-so. No, fuck that bitch. Well, you know, Qua, you know, so-and-so. She's a hood rat bitch from the gutter. What's up? Girl, I said, baby, Qua is... Girl, you talking about... Okay, girl. When Quad and Toya got into it. Toya, I guess. How did Toya and Quad get into it? Yeah, I forgot how they got into it, but they got into it. And they end up breaking it up. If someone come at you, I'm going to come back 20 times harder. I forgot who said that. Heavenly passes on rumors for years. Oh, well, she said, Contessa says Heavenly passes on rumors for years. No, she don't. Contessa, you lying, girl. We're going to have to call Contessa what it is. Contessa is a liar. Toya, you done got caught in a lie 2 times this season, okay? Y'all all be, quite as they all be lying. They all be lying. Because Squad, you're going to score up and down. You ain't have nothing to do with Zendaya. I don't know that girl name. Zahara. Girl, I don't know, girl. Coming to your house when you know you probably invited that girl to start some shit with Toya. They all be lying. They have church outside. Audra announces that she's pregnant. Girl, quiet as this kept. Audra, your big ass been pregnant. Because when you popped around that corner, I said, girl, Audra was already I said, how the fuck Audra go from Audra hit the scene with a flat stomach, girl, to when Audra hit that. If you compare Audra's stomach to like when she had that 2-piece on, the 2-piece champion outfit that Toya hate, to when she hit that corner with that gold dress on, it looked like what's her name already had a little pooch. As far as I'm concerned, Audra, bitch, you was already about 3 months pregnant when you told us your ass about you was pregnant. I'm not gonna play with Dr. Audra. I'm not playing with Audra or Dr. Martin. Audra, your big ass been pregnant. You hit that corner, you was already 2.5, 3 months pregnant, girl. Talking about maybe I'm further along than what I am. Yes, bitch, you are 3 months. Girl, I could tell the way you stomped around that corner with that gold dress on when y'all went to church. Audra is so gorgeous to me. Audra is gorgeous. I was looking at Audra when I was like, oh baby, Audra is a very, very pretty woman. Dr. Jackie happy ahead trying to, I don't know what I put. Dr. Jackie happy ahead trying to get. I don't know what I be writing down. I just be scribbling shit. Anyways, girl, that was it, girl. That's the end of the episode, child. They all a mess. Quad is a mess. Toya's a mess. Heavenly's a mess. Simone is, girl, I love Dr. Simone. I do want them to do, girl, I already said that, girl. Anila really could go, y'all, honestly. The only reason I don't want Anila to go is because my man, girl, y'all know I got a little crush on Dr. Karen. You know, that's the only reason I want Anila to stay is because Dr. Karen. Other than that, girl, Anila could go. I really want them to bring Toya. I want them to bring Mariah back. Bring Audra on. Bring Mariah back as a housewife because that's the only way she will probably come back. Bruh, bring Audra back as a housewife. Girl, that's too many housewives. That's too many. Because you already got Jackie, she ain't going nowhere. Heavenly ain't going nowhere. Simone probably ain't going nowhere. Them 3 probably gonna be there because Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Simone, like especially Dr. Jackie, she like the doctor. They all doctors, you know what I'm saying? But everybody can't be like Dr. Heavenly, no shit. You can't have every doctor on the show fighting. Girl, you already got Contessa. Girl, lying and shit. Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly ain't going nowhere. Girl, I don't think Quad going nowhere. Toya ain't going nowhere. They could. Quad and Toya they'll pull a stunt. I can see them pulling a stunt, getting rid of Quad before Toya though. Contessa, that's 6. Anila, that's 7. Take Anila away. Bring on Audra. Bring back Mariah. That's 8 bitches. Somebody gonna have to be a friend. They could bring Audra back as a friend. But see, if I was Audra, girl, I wouldn't give y'all all my business either. I think the fact that we don't know nothing about Audra and her first son, I think that's smart. Bitch, I'm not telling y'all my business. Y'all got to give me a raise and put me on the opening credits, bitch. For y'all to know my business, this ain't no Marlo. No, Marlo told all her business. Now she really ain't got shit to talk about on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, that's it. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.